Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. Today we're going to go over our daily technical analysis update of oil and natural gas. Again, natural gas is looking great. If you're on the website, it's down below. That is something I was talking about with posts. I was doing some technical analysis on it. Natural gas is looking very good. I went into some potential plays and companies that I really like. And posted those up there. So if that's stuff that you are interested in, definitely subscribe to the website below. Platinum membership gets you all the companies that I'm looking at. There's other sectors that I'm also probing as well. So take a look. Let's dive in here, give you my financial opinion. Please don't use it as advice. Here we go. So what do we got here? We've got a kind of a larger sell-off days in here. We bounced off this support line. And now we're coming back up, and it looks really good. We're resting on support. A little bit of an update today. Not too much has happened with the actual physical price of crude oil today, but it looks good when we're resting on support. Natural gas is breaking out of its pattern. It's moving higher. It looks fantastic. It looks great. We are also sitting on top of a large pattern, channel trend line, and that we're breaking off the top of that channel trend line. That is a base to launch from. This could go into launch mode. We've got expensive prices over in Europe. We have cheap prices here, and I think it will drag our natural gas prices higher. XOP, moving like a beast. Look at that, guys. Huge break. And it's going to go. It's going to run. This is Cheetah in the wild now, guys. There's no fences. There's no containment. There's logarithmic if you want to look at it from a logarithmic perspective. But it's good. Solid. SM Energy, another one that's rolling higher. It looks like it's breaking away from its resistance area and starting to move. I want this company to be my first 100 bagger. I need it to get to $150. That's what I want. And maybe it can do it this year. I don't know. We'll see what happens. CDEV, another one that is breaking to the upside here. It's starting to break out of its pattern. Could it come back in? It could, but let's see what happens. This is my second or third largest holding. Actually, I don't know, because I've got these scattered across like 6 different portfolios, and I know CDEV's up there. SM's my biggest, and then Crew Energy is either second or third. I can't remember which one's doing what. Crew Energy's also breaking to the upside. This thing looks very good. It's a big natural gas company up in Canada. It's not big. It's a small natural gas company. It's 480 million market cap at the moment. It's got a lot of spots to drill. Huge value, I think. I like that one. CPE is another one that's trying to break out. There it is. It's breaking out of its little resistance line right now. Another one that I hold, a good holding in, Callum Petroleum. This was also brought up by a member a long time ago at 16 bucks. Or no, $12. $12. Athabasca Oil, putting in the bullish and golfing. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. We love you, Athabasca. Okay, man, that's weird. Well, anyway, looking at this, we're right coming above this big support resistance line. Resistance line, I should say. It's used as both. All resistance lines become support lines when you break through them. We've used it as both. Here's the support coming back down. Now we broke above it. This thing looks like it's ready to go to $5. I mean, literally. Very, very nice chart setup. Recaf moving on up a little bit. This thing also looks very good, like it wants to move higher very soon. Crescent Point moving on up. This guy is looking fantastic from a long-term perspective. It's breaking out of this resistance area and probably going to go much, much higher. Northern Oil and Gas, another one that I like. Beautiful looking chart, moving on higher. Looks great. I love it. GTE moving on up. Again, guys, like I'm going to say, let it make you money. We entered this a long time ago. If you've been on the channel, we got in at 34 cents. Now we're at $1.70. Should I sell? No, I can't give that information, but I am not selling any of my shares of any of these companies because I think natural gas and oil are still going to go higher. Tellurian, another one. I entered it at 90 cents and at a $1.30 something, buck 30 or so. We hit our head here, right? A little bit of resistance. I said, just wait. This thing's going to run. It's going to run. And here it is running. It is running. Looking at this from a longer term perspective, I'm looking at this tip over here on the right. Look at the volume. The volume is kicking up. We need liquefied natural gas terminals. Here's our break. We need this, and it's going to run to $16 potentially. Will it go there straight? Maybe. I don't know. But I'm holding on. I'm not going to sell my shares. Nobody's going to get them. Sorry. Not for sale. Podevco moving on up. Up 6.9% with the bullish engulfing. It's probably going to go higher. Looks really good to go higher for a bullish engulfing. OAS, another one, looking like it's rocketing higher. Who would have thought, right? Oh, wait. Finding Value thought so. Dang it. CRK, another one that I was buying. Where did I buy? Here and here. Someone brought this up to the channel. Thank you for bringing it up, whoever brought it up. I can't remember who brought it up. Back in, it was back in here somewhere. Or no, maybe it was back in here. It broke, and then we bought it again, and then we bought it again. But it looks really good. It's breaking out of this long-term thing here. This has potential to run. And it's going to run, guys. If natural gas takes off, it's going to run. Sandridge making 52-week highs. Sandridge looking fantastic for a move higher, unhedged. Ring Energy moving higher, 6.3%. Like I said, it's going to run, guys. We've got this breakout. It's going to run, and it's still well positioned for a big run. We're sitting right on top of the base. Surge Energy, another one that's recently broken out. I like it a lot up here. Looks good. Tamarack Valley Energy breaking out of its long-term pattern. Looks good to make a run higher. Crescent Energy. Everyone's like, well, what happened to Crescent Energy? It's running higher is what it's doing. Let it run, guys. Like, I buy this stuff, and I know people want to always switch. It's not moving. It's not doing anything. Just let it sit. Let it sit. It's got a bunch of oil. Let it sit and make you money. They're all going to go up. Vermilion's going up. And then Meg Energy. Bullish engulfing. Looks good to go higher. Sitting on top of its pattern. The energy service companies, obviously, they're going to do very well. We've been in them. We should be sitting in them. Just sit in it. Let it make you money. There's no point. Everything's breaking out on a medium to long-term basis. These are going to do incredibly well, I think. Tetra Technologies, this thing looks like it wants to go higher. We've got Rig. Rig, look at that. Rig is way down there. This thing's going to do very well, I think. Just hold on, guys. We got Pump getting pumped up. I own some Pump too. If you're not pumped, I don't know what's going to make you pumped, guys. EXTN. Yeah, this thing looks so good. It's way down there, and it's just moving higher. Valaris, another one that's moving higher. Looks fantastic. MMA, offshore, moving on up. Tidewater continues to move up. I own the warrants on this guy too, but yeah, it looks great. NEX, moving on up. This guy has been a beast. KLXE, a little bit of a small down day. I wouldn't get discouraged. Hold on to that bull. Don't let it buck you off. We got CHX. This is one of the ones that I like, where it's located. So in this general vicinity here, I like it. It's gonna break. It's gonna break and move to the upside, and then you're gonna say, "Oh, I should have bought it. Should have bought it." Well, here's your chance. Cactus Energy. Cactus Energy moving on up. That one looks fine. Everything looks great. We're on top of all these patterns, guys. They look amazing. I can't even think of better patterns than all these. So here's 9, another one that I think looks pretty good. Another energy service company. Whenever it goes sideways, it's going to be volatile, so hold on to this bull, guys. OII, nice big bullish engulfing. I like it. It's going to move higher. Noble Energy moving higher. Wow, this thing's been on a run. And I have a good weighting to it too on a lot of these companies. Look at that. That's a monthly candlestick, guys. That thing looks massive. Helix Energy Solutions looking good. A nice big up day today, kind of a bullish engulfing. Well, this is a return move and then a move higher, so that looks good. CGGYY is continuing to make progress towards its line. This is a double booty bottom. Looking good. Petrofac moving up. Someone wanted me to look at this, still looks okay. And then McCoy Global with a little bit of a down day. Don't worry, guys, it will have its time in the sun. And then overall, the coal companies have done quite well. New Hope is continuing to move higher. BTU getting a little bit of resistance where it's at. China Shinua is gapping higher above it's breaking out of its long-term resistance line of the booty. It's a booty breakout, guys. Booty breakout. Yancoal, it's putting in a biggest booty that, what is this, 4 to 17? Not the biggest booty I've seen, but you know, it's a decent sized booty. And we could see this breaking up. Whitehaven, it's running. Thungela is out of, I don't know, it's like an orbit or something. But it looks everything looks good, guys. And we just broke out of a lot of patterns for like SM Energy, CDEV, CW, EGF. That's Crew Energy. Everything's looking great. And I suspect that they are going to run. They're going to run like cheetahs can run. And yeah, not every day will be up. Not every day will be a massive day, but trend higher. We could see $200 by end of summer. I mean, in oil. What is that going to do for these companies? I mean, they're going to blow up, I think. They're going to do very, very well. Now, what if we only go to 150? Well, it's still up. I don't see a scenario where oil is going to go down. That's me. Now, there's some people coming out with some crazy calls that oil is going to go back to $30 or something. I don't know. I just don't see how that's possible with the inventory where it's at. We're probably going to see more strategic petroleum releases all over the world. They're going to deplete their inventory this summer. And then I don't know what's going to happen in 2023 after they deplete all the inventory or a lot of inventory. Oil is going to be high no matter what, because you either leave it in inventory or you take it out of inventory and try to tamper down short term the price. But if they do that, they're just creating a buying opportunity for all of us. So that's the way that I'm viewing this. And hopefully you view it similarly. If you guys like this type of analysis, check out my website below, sign up. I put a lot of stuff on the website. I give you my opinion. I can't give you my opinion. I give you my opinion. I can't give you guys advice, but I can give you my opinion. I can tell you what I'm doing. I can give examples of what I'm buying and what I think are the best things that I'm buying. And you guys can make a decision on what you want to do. But if that sounds interesting, if you like these that I go over, if they seem like they're working for you, sign up to the channel. The Platinum membership gets you absolutely everything. It's $50 a month, and that will get you all of the things that I'm doing real time. There's some things that I do that are not captured in these daily technical analysis updates. There's value that I provide on the weekends doing Zoom calls. There's a Zoom call tomorrow or today. I'm releasing this Saturday morning. It'll be today, right now. If you sign up right now, you can get on that Zoom call real quick and get to check out what's going on. But if that interests you, definitely sign up. I think you're going to make the chances of you making a lot more money than the actual cost of the membership is going to be, I think, very rewarding for many people. I also look at it from an educational standpoint view, not just from here's picks, go for it. I look at it from an educational standpoint where I can teach certain things. You become more confident. You'll become more confident in myself. You'll become more confident in things that we're doing. They'll start to make sense. And the overall big picture view starts to fall in place after reading a lot of the articles, after listening to all these video updates, once you integrate everything in together. And then you really get to understand what I know in the markets. And I think what I know is more advantageous than the majority of people that I've read and seen, because I've read and seen all these people on YouTube for over 10 years. And a lot of them, I had to develop something myself because their timings were just off, like massively. So that was something I really wanted to figure out and understand. So that's what I did, is I figured it out and understood it. And I created a website. And then you guys can learn all about it. So sign up if you want to. Thumb up for the content. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.